Unions are planning to intensify the strike at South African Airways. SAA's catering subsidiary Air Chefs has given the airline a secondary strike notice. Wage talks between the airline and striking unions collapsed last night. Unions say workers at Comair will also join the secondary strike. They're also in talks with workers at Airports Company South Africa. Metal Workers Union NUMSA and the SA Cabin Crew Association say wage talks deadlocked after SAA revoked a 6.5% wage increase at the last minute. The two sides met until the early hours of this morning following an intervention by the Public Enterprises Department. SAA management is currently meeting union leaders to try and resolve the impasse. Well, for more on this story, we cross to our reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa, who's standing by for us in Kempton Park and has been covering this story from the start. Mbalenhle, what's happening where you are?
Good afternoon, Nompu. Workers continue to picket outside SAA Airways Park. We understand that they have been marching across to SAA Technical and they have come back and they've literally been giving workers who are picketing in front of both gates updates as to what's happening inside. In the meeting, we just got an announcement that was just made, which was a call for union members to come, union leaders rather, to come inside for that meeting. But to speak to us on this is SACA Deputy President Advocate Christopher Shabangu. Thank you so much for speaking to us. What is the latest on the meeting that's happening behind those gates?
Well, the latest now, as you saw, some of our delegation went in now. There's apparently an appreciation. I say apparently because I don't understand why an appreciation, but anyway, that appreciation, there is CCMA a facilitation that's going to be going on right now.
So I understand that you were here until the wee hours of the morning. There was an offer that was made and that you were willing to take. Please talk us through what happened last night.
Look, let me put it this way to you so that as South Africa understands. We had demands, and prominently now, like in our list of demands, was 8% and insourcing. Prominently, there's a list. Now, yesterday we said, and first of all we went to the minister, we sat with the minister, it was positive. We presented our demands, they were accepted by the minister. They made sense. The Director General loved our demands. Why? Because they're about changing the airline. I can actually go on and say, it's the union's turnaround strategy, NUMSA SACA turnaround strategy. It's something that was going to put money in the company. So when we came back, we sat with management, and obviously we finished everything. They offered 6.5%, and everything else that we asked for, they accepted, except for one thing, which is Section 189 process that are about to embark on. We were saying to them, based on our proposals, give our proposal a chance, our plan a chance. We're not saying, don't go on with Section 189. Go on with Section 189, but give us a chance first. Give our proposal a chance first. So we negotiated. We are about to find each other. At around 11:45, we get feedback that the board of SAA is saying no.
So the union, SAA management yesterday said that they would be interdicting some of the new demands that have brought onto the table, and they were saying the demands are literally the fact that you guys are asking SAA to scrap the retrenchments as well as the insourcing. These are new demands that were never there originally. Talk to us about that.
Well, look, at the end of the day, we are a union. We represent people. When we had served them, or when we served them with the strike certificate, we gave them a month to come and talk to us. They didn't. And then all of a sudden, when we gave them a date that we're going on a strike, they started serving the Section 189 through the media to us. We had through the media they have the Section 189. Logically, if you say you're going to retrench people, and you're doing that whilst we're going on strike, when you have locked us out, we have an obligation to talk to you about that. I'm so surprised that they're actually even talking about it. But besides that part, how then, if you think that we've made an extra demand by asking you to withdraw Section 189, how come then you're willing to talk to us about Section 189 during this negotiation? Because we are engaging with regarding Section 189 in any engagement. Even now, when this delegation that has gone through, they're going to be talking about Section 189, where we're going to be saying to them, please put it aside. We're not necessarily saying to you, don't do it. Do it if you want to, but not now. Give us a chance. Give our plan a chance, because our plan is going to give you money. Actually, not only money, it's going to make you, you're going to have to employ more people. The example of what I'm talking about right now, because technical management at least is a little bit progressive. We have saved 90 million rands by just restructuring certain contracts there. So here at corporate, we can restructure a lot of contracts that can save billions of money, and we only need 49 million.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. There you have it. That is a union representative speaking to us on some of their demands, and they are asking SAA to review its procurement and also review some of its outsourced contracts. They've been arguing that outsourced contracts are bleeding SAA a lot of money, and they have rejected claims that labor takes up most of the costs at SAA. But anyway, for right now, it's back to you in studio.